By the way, I am teacher Rufino Veraque Jr. Came from Katipunan National High School. Married, having 3 kids. Your science teacher for today's lesson. Before we're going to start our lesson, let's have first a short prayer. Shall we all stand? In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Before you are going to take your seats, kindly pick up some pieces of paper under your chairs and table. Okay, thank you. Is there any absent today? There is none? Okay, very good. Perfect attendance. Before we're going to formally start our discussion, let us have first a short review. What was your previous discussion? Okay, very good. I'll say, folks, about the electricity, the importance of electricity, and the law of electrostatic law of electricity, wherein the positively charged and positive charged will repel, and positive charge and negative charge attract. Very good. Okay. I think you understand really your previous discussion. Okay. To start with, let us have first an activity. This activity is entitled Fixed Mean. It goes like this. I am going to divide you into 4 groups. The first 3 rows here will be the group 1, and the second 3 rows there are the group 2. The third groups here, 3 rows again, group 3, and the last 3 rows are group 4. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, very good. We will now start. Here's the puzzle. Okay. It goes like this. The instruction is, the first who finish arrange their puzzle will be having a prize later on and present it in front of the board. Okay. Okay, group 3. What have you noticed about the picture? Okay, there is a bird. Very good. What else? A branch of tree. Very good. Richmond. A grass. Very good also. Okay. Again? What have you noticed about the picture? Okay. Ryan. Environment, sir. Environment? Yes. Very good. From where is the environment located? Is there anybody from the group? From where? Okay. At the Puro 5 Katipunan. Very good. What else? At Trento. Very good. At Trento. How about some more? At the Philippines. Yes, at the Philippines. Where the Philippines is located? Okay. At the world, in the world map. This is our topic for today's lesson. But before that, let us have first the objectives. The objectives for today's lesson is, at the end of the lesson, the students will be able to determine the location of every places on Earth, the environment, by using coordinate system. We're going to determine that later on. The second one, appreciate the lesson by showing active participation in the class. And the last is, we're going to trace the location of the Philippines by having the world map using the coordinate system. Okay, we are looking into that. Our topic for today's lesson is all about the Philippine environment. Okay, first is we are going to identify what are those coordinate systems before we are going to go on later on where is the location of our beloved Philippine country, Philippines, in the world map rather. Okay. Latitude. What do you mean latitude? Latitude is the imaginary lines on a map or globe that measure distance in degrees north and south from the equator. Latitude lines extend horizontally from east to west on the globe. If we are looking on the world map, we see we have here the latitude and imaginary lines wherein this one, imaginary lines that measures distance from degrees north and south from the equator. This one is our equator. Distance degrees from north to south. And then there are so many dotted lines here, imaginary lines. Next one is the longitude. Longitude is the imaginary lines also on a map or globe that measures distance in degrees east to west from the prime meridian. We have here, if you are looking into the map, you have here the prime meridian, and the longitude here is an imaginary line here. Imaginary line that measures distance from the prime meridian east and west from the prime meridian. Longitude lines extend vertically from the pole to pole on the globe. Okay, next one. Do you follow, class? Yes, very good. The prime meridian is the great circle on the Earth's surface passing through the north and south poles, which is considered 0-degree longitude. The prime meridian passes through the Greenwich. This one, Greenwich, passing here to here. This is the prime meridian. The northern temperature zone is the part of the world between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle. This, we're going to see a map from the equator to the north area of the map. And the southern temperature zone is the part of the world between the Tropic of Cancer, Capricorn, and the Antarctic Circle. We have here in this part. Okay. Is there any question, class? Okay, very good. There's none. Do you follow? Yes. Okay, good. Equator is the imaginary line circling the Earth halfway between the north and south. In this area, this is the equator. Here. Okay. Now, you are going to study the what is written on the board for you to determine where is the equator, the Tropic of Cancer, the Tropic of Capricorn, the Arctic of Circle, and the Antarctic Circle in 5 minutes. Okay, anybody from the group who can trace the Tropic of Cancer? Is there any? Okay, yes, please. Okay. This part here, very good. You may not take this. This part here is the equator, and if we're going to trace the location of the Tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degree north is the Tropic of Cancer. North. From the going to the top, north. Okay, 23. Maybe here. We have here. From the equator, the Tropic of Cancer. Next is the Tropic of Capricorn. 23.5 degrees to the south. We have here from the equator to the south, here. This part here is the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. And another one, the Arctic of Circle. You are going to measure 66.5 degree north to the top, north. From the Tropic of Cancer, we have here the Arctic Circle. We have here from the boundary of the Tropic of Cancer to the north. So we have here the Tropic of the Arctic of Circle rather. Okay, and the Antarctic of Circle from this to the Tropic of Capricorn to south. We have here the areas here belongs to the Antarctic Circle. Okay. By the way, class, the lines of latitude are also known as the parallel latitudes. When we say parallel, it is because parallel lines to the equator. That is what we call a parallel of latitude. And this area here experienced tropical climate, wherein they are having 2 climates. The first is the summer, the second is the rainy season. Summer and hot, wet and rainy season. How about in this part? Can you guess what climate they are experiencing in this part of the country? The Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle? Yes, please. Okay, very good. They are having 4 seasons. Very good, 4 seasons. What are those 4 seasons? We have what? Spring. Second, summer. Third, autumn. Last is winter. We have 4 seasons here. They are experiencing 4 seasons at this Tropic of Capricorn and the Tropic of Antarctic of Circle rather. Okay. Is there any question, class? Okay. In this part of the North Pole here, passing through the Tropic of Capricorn, is what in this area here is what do we call the polar regions. Here, these areas experience temperature not exceed 10 degrees Celsius, so very cold, class. The persons who live here deals with that the temperatures will not exceed up to 10 degrees. Imagine that. Oh, okay. So there's the logic, class. If we near the equator, the nearer the equator, the warmer the temperature is. The farthest the equator, the colder the temperature is. That is the reason. Okay, can we now having a short application? Okay, yes. Here's the question. Give at least. Do you have with you your map? Okay, very good. Okay. Give at least 5 countries located at the Tropic of Cancer and 5 countries located at the Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, I will give you 10 minutes only. Okay, are you finished? Okay, very good. Kindly submit your work. Okay. The Tropic of Cancer, very good class. You got the point. The Tropic of Cancer's countries below the Tropic of Cancers are the Sri Lanka, Philippines. Never mentioned this because it is from Bolivia, South America, Hawaii, Malaysia, and Cambodia. If we're going to see a map, the Tropic of Cancer here is the Philippines. From the equator, we have 23.5 degrees north. Now we have the Tropic of Cancer, where in the Philippines is located at the Tropic of Cancer, Philippines, Sri Lanka, here, the Hawaii, we have here the Hawaii, the Malaysia, and last is the Cambodia. Where's Cambodia? Okay. The Tropic of Capricorn, from the equator to the south, 20 degrees, 23.5 degrees south. We have Brazil. Where's the Brazil? Here, the Brazil. Next is the Bolivia. Again, Bolivia. Next, Indonesia, Papua New Guinea, and the last is the Singapore. We have here, Singapore. Okay, here. Very good class. Okay, I think you got the. You may now locate or trace the different countries located at the world map using the coordinate system, latitude and longitude. No? Okay. Let us have a short assessment. Okay. Using your world map, you may now estimate the latitude and longitude of the following countries. Write your answer in a 1/2 sheet of paper. Are you ready? Okay. I will give you 3 minutes only to finish, to do your work. Okay. Timer starts now. The first one is the Philippines. Second is Hawaii. Last is the South Korea. Are you through? Okay, very good. Okay, kindly present your work. The answer is 15 degrees. The Philippines is 15 degrees north and 123 degrees east. We have here 15 degrees north from the equator, 15 degrees, we have 15, and estimate 0 from the prime meridian, 123 degrees east. Okay, very good. Next, the country Hawaii. We have 13 degrees north. From the equator, we have 13 degrees north. Okay, we have here Hawaii. And 100 degrees west. From the prime meridian, we have here 160 degrees west. Okay, the last is the South Korea. South Korea, very good. You answered 35 degrees north and 130 degrees west, South Korea. Okay? Okay, I think you are very familiar on the world map by using the coordinate system. You will know now how to trace the location of the different countries that we have here in the world using the world map. Okay? Is there any questions, class? Okay. Okay, good. Okay, next we have an assignment. In a one half crosswise using the world map, label the following land masses and bodies of water. Okay, that's all. Thank you and more power. God bless everyone. Goodbye, class.